Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 135 with me, Sid. I'm wearing Steve's skin today, however, because all the servers are down at the time of recording. So, what am I doing? I am weaving. I need some wool blocks actually, and so I need to make 9 of these, and yeah, it's relaxing, just clicking away here. Okay. 3 down, 6 to go. Back in a bit. Alright, so all things being equal, I think I have everything I need now. First things first, we need those, and those can go back up there. Those are going to become grey wool, and we're going to do... I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'll make 2 cauldrons, pearls, grey wool, blaze rods, and those. And that should be, so that will go in there. Yes, that's right. Well, almost right. We still need 2 more actually. I thought I was... And that needs to go like that. So that's fine there, but what I want to do at this point is then take you and place you on the top over here. So then we need to make another... Hang on, let me quickly sleep. Don't want to get this stuff blown up. Not quite, it's night. Almost night though. Wait till we can sleep. So we're going to need 1 more set of those. I'll probably do them in a combination of yellow and grey or something like that. I don't know. We'll come up with something. But first things first, breakfast. A little drink. Need more water. I'll empty it. That'll do us for now. And let's get back on here. Whee! And we'll place you there. In drain mode. So that now it's got 13 buckets, it's still filling. This is virtually full. So okay. Of course, now what we've not got is we've not got the furnace here getting any fuel, because that fuel is now going straight over into the tank, and that is now running continually. So we need to now take 2 more ender hoofers, 8 of those, couple of those, couple of those, more iron. How am I doing for iron? Still got 3 stacks, well, 3 TerraFirmaCraft stacks, but still, and I've got loads to process as well. 1, 2. What colour should we do? Let's do that. Yeah. I mean, we could do, I think, let me just try this. Worst case scenario, I use red ender, white ender tank. Or did I not put enough? Obsidian. I'll do 1 for starters. So if I do that yellow, okay, yeah. If I do black to yellow on that, what we'll do is we'll swap everything around a little bit. We'll make another ender tank and do it the same. And the world will be good and happy, I hope. Okay. That, those, that. And again, we'll do black to yellow. So, what we got there? This is going to be interesting, because we need to get in here and do that. We'll fill that back in a moment. Hopefully it won't collapse. We need to put that. That's not a good idea. While the other one's on the top, we're going to end up with an endless loop. Although that'd be interesting. Have a tank that was just constantly emptying and filling itself. So that one there in drain mode. That there. Grab a little bit of that to patch up, and I'm wondering, do that to there. Plenty of juice, although we are burning more than we're producing right now, so that's fine. Do I want to see that? You know what, I'll take my chances. That's famous last words, of course. Okay, so now we should have a permanent oil goes out, oil comes over there into the tank, out to the tank. As this goes, it doesn't matter. This will constantly be filling the fuel tank. So in theory, we will always get more fuel than we're actually burning. And we've got a 2 plus a bit there. Works. Cool. Right. That exciting bit's all over. I know it wasn't exciting. So the next thing I want is aluminium. I don't think I have any. Have I got any aluminium pre-made? Platinum. I must have, because it's a thing. Zinc, nickel, tin, platinum, silver, sterling silver. I would have thought it was there, because it is actually a metal we can make. Maybe it isn't. Okay. So on our map, let's have a look. Before we head off, where have we got some surface bauxite? I know there's loads of it around. There. Just off past the spawner. Right. I'm just going to top my water off, and then we'll go over, and I will see you when we're over there. Alright, we're here. It's not a brilliant vein of it. And yes, you are seeing right, I am manually mining. There we go. And I'm also going to be collapsing wherever possible. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these out, I think. It's easier to quarry this stuff, I think, at this level. because it means I can just do this to get in there and not have to worry about being killed, which is always a... there's some bauxite up there, look. Let me go up and grab that. We are a bit close to that, but I think that obelisk is fairly innocuous. But plenty of bauxite. I'm going to grab a whole load of this, and I shall be back with you in a while. All right, I'm going a bit hog actually, and I'm fairly deep into the mine now. I've got probably more bauxite than I will ever need, and it just keeps on going. I mean, seriously, this stuff is never ending. I'm using just about every trick that I can think of to prevent cave-ins on me, ranging from chiseling the blocks rather than breaking them, which obviously works, because as long as there's only 2 blocks, you are absolutely fine. Chiseling them, you won't trigger a cave-in. It won't allow you to break them. A cave-in down here would be absolutely lethal. So yeah, there's a... And of course, you can, at the moment you do, careful. You've got to be careful with this pick. It will go through normal rocks like the butter. So if I'm not careful, I can inadvertently chisel the wrong thing. I mean, mine the wrong thing, and that again would be fairly disastrous. See, I can't chisel that, but I can chisel that one, which allows me to get up there, which means I can... that could have been nasty. I can get up there. Well, what are you? You're claystone. That's alright. Don't mind claystone. It's sand I don't want. Because I'm not 100% certain what the game will do in the event that it finds a natural collapse from a gravity block, such as, well, sand. And when you're mainly underneath a whole load of blocks like that, I think I can leave this bit because I'm going to get this from the other direction. Let me try and get back at hope. So what I've been doing is following the vein down, and this is, as I say, it's a massive, massive vein of ore. I hesitate to think how much I've actually sent back, but it's a lot. I'm very tempted to just go with what we've got. But I'm also very tempted to try and clear the damn thing, because this thing is challenging me. It's, you know, it's taunting me. You know what it's like when you see something and it's like, you'll never dig all me up. Oh, you won't. I'm far too much for you to dig up. That kind of thing. It's been a bit of a sod, you know. But consequently, anyway, we will have vast quantities of claystone. I also need to get out. I think I'm going to have to use my jetpack, because I've dug myself in quite deep. Yeah, you can see I'm down there. There's more in there. I think I am going to take a break from here. I'm going to leave this. I'll relabel this bauxite mine 25. I think we'll do that anyway. Hang on, let me quickly eat, because, you know, eating is good when you're hungry. We shall send this back. We're okay for drink. We'll get Trunky. However, I'm going to take Trunky well away from there, because he will go running off. Oops, actually, you know, get back down there. You, that can come out. You ate that, didn't you? You naughty little chest. You can't trust him for 5 seconds. He's just off and gone. Right, what was I doing? I was going to here, going to nodes. We're going to edit that, and we're going to call that Bauxite Mine 25. So we know this whole, I think this more than adequate to keep us going there for a long time. I mean, as I say, you've got all of this. This is going, obviously going down here. And then it went off this direction, and God knows what else will happen. So if I ever need more, we know where to come. However, I need to go home now and work with this. So I will see you back at the ranch. Alright, let's see how this has been doing while in my absence. We should hopefully have lots of oil. We have. It is pretty much full. And we've got 36 buckets of fuel, so that's pretty good too. I'll come back to that in a moment. I just want to check my power situation. The power situation is good. This is ticking away. When the oil starts dropping, we'll know that pump is complete and we'll be able to take it out. Right, now what we need to do is have a look in our chest. So what have we got? We need to upgrade claystone for dirt and rock. Let's have a look. Smooth chalk. That's claystone. Chert. Claystone. So you need two void upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 sticks. There's 12 of those, I think, isn't it? Yeah. And there, and that allows me to do that, and then we can go there and there. And we can take all of that and all of that. You see, I did quite a bit up. Just a smidge. That should be good there. So let's have a look at the bauxite now. Should take that lot for the first instance. Have a look at the uses for it. We can crush it down to aluminium chunks. Oh, please tell me I can do something other than crush it. Oh man, I'll be annoyed if this stuff doesn't process in the grinder. Problem is bauxite is not a. It doesn't. Damn it. We can do it in the kiln. That's not a problem. It'll melt very, very quickly. The crusher from what? Because that is not an interface I recognise. So bauxite is from Sturgeon. The crusher is from Magneticraft. Perhaps that's possibly the one. Am I going to have to go into Magneticraft to do this? Because I'm going to need 4 of these for every one. Now, aluminium chunks. What can you do with them? You can grind them to aluminium rubble. And you can get them to aluminium pebbles. Oh, wow. I think I might have bitten off more than I could chew here. I mean, it is not like we haven't got lots of aluminium, so each one of these is 4 ingots. But let's just work this out. One of those gives me 2 of those. One of those gives me 1 of those. So that's 2. Will give me 2 with some percentage, and then the sifter will give me 1 of those with that, and that each one of those will give me 2. Oh, Jesus, that really does. I think I'm going to have a look at Magneticraft, which might be a rabbit hole best left untouched, but it also may be the way forward. But I need to know how the hell this works. Is there a book? The answer looks unlikely. Position map. Cables. So we've got voltage involved. Oh God, looks like we've got some electric chainsaw. Cool. An electric sword. No good whatsoever, but because obviously it only does 10 damage, and we're talking about things that take damage in the hundreds. But that's not helping me. Does it have an instruction manual? It does not. As best I can tell, let me just run through that again. Oh, shelving unit. Can't even make that. Can make the pump jack, which would be cool. Tempted to see that on the other platform when we build it. Now, this, if you haven't figured it out, this is what I'm actually aiming to do. I want to make a second platform ready for the next lot of oil. But I need to know how the hell this mod works. And I have to say, I'm not seeing anything particularly useful. Okay, crushing table looks fairly cheap, but how do I can't make those, so we can't make one of them. This is where this mod pack falls over. And I know Grim did a brilliant job integrating it as much as he did, but there's still a lot of stuff not integrated in here. Alright, leave it with me, I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm just dying a little bit of shock here. Jesus, this is going to be expensive. So, I may actually just do the aluminium the old-fashioned way for this. I will do Magneticraft, but basically you need place a multi-block chassis 1 block above the ground and it will tell you what you need. But looking at the wiki, you need 46 of these multi-block chassis. You get 9 for every craft of those, which is not too bad. But here's a fun one. You need carbide ingots. Carbide ingots are made by smelting black steel in a blast furnace. Of course, black steel is made from high carbon black steel, which is in turn made from weak steel and pig iron. Pig iron is not a major problem, I don't think. Weak steel is more of an issue. Weak steel is steel, nickel and bronze. That makes us 10. Again, not too desperate, but it is going to take a hell of a lot of resource just to make something which can take this stuff and grind it down into 2 of those. We then need a grinder. Now a grinder, if I were to go and have a look over here and have a look at the next stage, the grinder is a multi-block structure which requires 37 multi-block chassis. After all of that, you're going to need a sifter. If I can find that one. Machines. I know you can't see what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at the wiki here. The sifter, which is going to be a further 8 multi-block chassis and then some things that actually look quite expensive. The machines, however, look glorious if they work the way they do on the wiki. So I definitely want to play with this mod. I'm just not sure that I want to play with it this time. Or do I? Should I make a start? I should eat. That's always a good start of when you get stink particles. And maybe get some more food on the bar. I mean, this is a challenge, no doubt. There's a challenge being issued here to me. This room here is actually going to be nowhere big enough to house all the machinery, so I think a platform is almost guaranteed to be required. The other thing I don't know is if Magneticraft works with RF or whether it works with its own power system. I've never used it before. This is a mod that is entirely new to me. And of course, what better way to play a mod that is entirely new to you than in an entirely alien environment that is probably going to be a complete pain in the backside to work with. I need to drink. Yeah, this is a biggie. As I say, pig iron is not a problem. We get pig iron from our zombie farm, so we can make pig iron all day long. We do have a reasonable amount of limonite there, and obviously we're getting copper and stuff coming in, and a whole load of gems which I should probably process away. while I'm thinking about it. Amethyst is one of my favourite, of course. You probably guessed that amethyst is one of my favourite gems because it's purple. Yeah, so the big question, I'm going to deal with this chucklehead. Hello. Hi, how are you? Come here. Thank you. Thank you for your lovely chunks of experience. The big issue, and that needs to go before it grows. These things, bloody, just go away. Therefore, there's a few questions. One is, I don't really want that. Wow, there's actually more oil down there. I can't move this yet because it's full. Huh. So what I was wanting and planning to do was build a platform out there. Now, I was going to do it in aluminium, with an aluminium scaffold. I think early doors, that's unreasonable, but it does need to be done with something that is sustainable at the very least. We've got plenty, reasonable amount of coal coat there. I wanted to make another one of these to store my creosote in as well, although I may actually start voiding it. No, we're not going to. We've got quite a bit stacked up here, but creosote is going to be an issue as well. Let me have a little think. I'll be back in a second. Alright, just been over to the mob farm. I've got 4 whole stacks, well, 4 TFC stacks of pig iron, which is not a lot, but, you know, considering it really didn't cost me anything, it's quite a lot. And we are going to have a bash at getting the black steel to start off with. So we are going to need, I think we need 4 for 9, so that would be 8 for 18, so 36 would be 16. So I'm going to try and do a stack of these if I can. Can I? No, I need to hang on. We need to have a look. So let's have a look at them in multi-block chassis. Bang, carbide is black steel. Black steel is made with weak black steel. That's pig iron and weak steel. So we've got the pig iron. Weak steel is made with steel, nickel, and black bronze. We're going to need, I think, well, we need multiples of these. 918, 918, that's 36. So make it, and we needed, I can't remember what it was now. 46. So I think we should make 45, 54. Why not? We're going to need more anyway. Now we got a reasonable somewhere if we go in there. We got 32 steel, and if we combine, we can get the right thing. 6 steel with 2 nickel and 2 black bronze. Let's have a look. Oh crap. This is going to be an episode's worth in its own right, isn't it? Black bronze. Okay, let's go back to basics. La la la. Weak steel. We need black bronze. Black bronze is made. Come on. Show me a way to make black bronze in the... Please be a way to make black bronze in the... Yes. Copper. Oh crap. Silver. You know what? This is turning a bit poo. We need silver. Okay. I think I'm going to have to do a whole load of preparation. We're going to have to go out and find some silver. We're going to have to go out and let the copper mine run a little bit longer. This is all the pig iron, which is good. You know, we've got plenty of that. This is going to be a major undertaking, I think. And I don't think it's going to be easy. I am tempted just to verify this, because rather than ask the question, let us just try something. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, as you can tell, I'm in a test world. I want to find out whether these work with things. So if I'm going to place that down and then just get the crusher core, and then what do we do with that? So that's going to tell me how we need to build it. So we need, oops, no. Let me just get that out. Yeah, so that's there. So we're going to go 1, 2, no. Get the right block. I can't even do it in creative. Oh, what help have I got to do this in thing? So that, and that are all there. As are all of those. As are those. In fact, all of these are these multi-block core. All of these are multi-block core. That's this void space. It's a bit of a pain that you have to keep tapping it, but that's there. That looks to be void. Wow. That's the energy, low voltage, I think it said. Let me just double check that. Yeah, low voltage. And then there's 2 of those, which go there and there. And then what do we need? Do we need a wrench? Maybe to... Error. Error in blah 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 with the block multi-block chassis. 158. So that's once. So it's on the lower. Not entirely sure what I've done wrong here. Let's just take it all out. I'll do this again, be back in a second. I think I've got it. I think what happened was that I put that around here and it should have been there. So, no. I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful machine. There's volts, there's stuff. Right. Let's have a look for some RF. Creative capacitor bank. Let's try that. No. Output to there. No, it's not. Okay, that's RF. Can we actually connect that, or do I need copper? I need a low voltage copper wire, I think, if I can figure it out. This is all new to me, as I say. This is a completely new mod. Copper wire, low voltage cable. Let's try that. It appears to connect. But you are not getting any juice. Is there some kind of transformer, I wonder? Okay, I need to do some more research, obviously. Do by all means tell me if I'm screwing up majorly on this, but if I have to go and put a, some kind of simple power generation of, let's have a look what we have. We got any kind of just Stirling generator control. Wow, multi-block. All right. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. All right, we have. It's a beautiful model. I've figured it out. There is this thing called an RF alternator, which needs more carbide ingots, some more iron. An alternator, which is going to take stuff. Yeah, but we can actually use it, which is the main thing. And if we just get some bauxite, let's see if we can find that. Go for a 25 unit one. That's actually pretty quick. And where is it going? Yes, my thoughts exactly. It's also quiet, which is nice. But, alright, let's have a look. Find me a chest. Oh, it's in this output here. That's not a problem. And obviously the use for that is the grinder, and that will be the next one up. But this is going to be multiple machines. This is going to be expensive. I think we're going to have an entire episode of just resource gathering. We're going to need copper. We're going to need silver, lots of it. We're going to need a lot. Anyway, let me know what you think to the insanity of even trying this lot, because this is going to use a hell of a lot of resources. But I've never used Magneticraft. I've never tried to use it in TFC. Yeah, let's see where we go. Until next time. Thank you very much for watching. I think this is going to be my thumbnail just to make you think that I've done something really amazing. Until next time, thanks for watching, and bye for now.